Hello people, how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. My video for today is Men of the Bible series and the case study is Abel. Hi people, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. My video for today is Men of the Bible series and the case study is Abel. And I will take you through the story of Abel in the Bible, and it goes like this. Abel was the second son of Adam and Eve, as written in the book of Genesis chapter 4 verse 2. Genesis chapter 4 verse 2. And I read, later she gave birth to his brother Abel. So Abel was the brother of Cain, and Cain was the firstborn of Adam, while Abel was the secondborn of Adam. And Abel was a righteous man who pleased God. And Abel was a shepherd and was known for bringing God a pleasing sacrifice, that is, the firstborn from his flock. During the time when they were presenting their sacrifices to God, Cain's sacrifice was crops, while Abel's sacrifice was the firstborn of the flocks. And God was pleased with Abel's sacrifice, and he rejected Cain's sacrifice. And Cain was working on the ground and did not bring God a pleasing sacrifice. So when Cain brought the sacrifice to God, God said no to his sacrifice, but said yes to Abel's sacrifice. The reason why God rejected rejected Cain's sacrifice was because Cain's heart was not right with God, and that Cain did not bring a good sacrifice to God, while Abel gave a good sacrifice to God. And I would like to say that Cain was angry at God's displeasure, and he murdered Abel out of jealousy. So when Cain was mad, when Cain came after Cain was displeased by God's rejection of his sacrifice by God, Cain told Abel, let us go to the fields. And after they went to the fields, Cain killed Abel, and God was not happy with that act. And God said that Abel's blood was crying out to him for vengeance from the ground. And as part of God's punishment on Cain, the ground would no longer yield its strength to him, and that he will be a wanderer and a fugitive. And I'll take you through the book of Genesis chapter 4 verse 25 to 26. Genesis chapter 4 verse 25 to 26. And it says, Adam made love to his wife again, and she gave birth to a son and named him Seth, saying, God has granted me another child in place of Abel, since Cain killed him. Seth also has a son, and he named him Enosh. At that time, people began to call on the name of the Lord. So Seth was Abel's replacement for Adam and Eve's son, and Cain was banished by God because of his act of killing his brother Abel. And Abel is the first martyr in the Bible, and Cain and Abel's story show the origin of the first murder taking place in a human being. That's it. Hope you've learned something about Men of the Bible series, that is Abel. If you've learned something from this story, comment down below, and bye.